All right, so we're continuing with the 10 reasons why the Torah cannot be, as First Fruits of Zion is claiming, perfect, eternal, and unchanging. The third one is the Lord's Supper or communion or the Eucharist, whatever term you know it by. And this is, of course, the celebration of what Jesus did with his disciples at the Last Supper and the meaning he gave to it. So if Torah is perfect, eternal, unchanging, right? How can Jesus offer a new covenant, one not given at Sinai, and one sealed with his own body and blood? Where does this come from? How does this fit? How can Jesus have the authority to do this if he doesn't have the authority to update, to fulfill, to abrogate, to do anything to Torah, because it is perfect, eternal, unchanging? What's he doing here? This doesn't make any sense, right? Matthew 26:26-28 is one of the accounts. While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body." Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." This moment is so radical in first century Jewish understanding, in the way of, in their worldview and their cultural stream, whatever term we give it. It's amazingly radical what he is doing. We may have lost sight of that. He's shaking the foundations of their understanding. Remember when Jesus told the crowds, "You have to eat my eat my flesh and drink my blood." They thought he was insane. They wanted to kill him. And here Jesus is using that same terminology with those he loved, with his disciples before his passion. So First Fruits of Zion has also claimed that the new covenant's only for the Messianic age, which makes sense, right? Because they believe the covenant at Sinai is for all times, all peoples, all places until the Messianic age. So why is it that Jesus' followers were given this ordinance or sacrament if their worship was intended to only be in the Jewish synagogues, right? If we're not supposed to have a church, if we're not supposed to do anything other than learn Torah in the synagogues and obey Torah, then what is this? There's no purpose, no point. There would have been absolutely no way for them to gather and celebrate this. This talking about the body and blood of Jesus Christ is not welcome in the synagogues. They would have been thrown out immediately. How are they supposed to corporately worship that if they are not their own entity, if they don't have their own identity? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, this is one of many. I picked 10, but there are more reasons why this thesis, why this foundational belief in the supremacy of Torah above all is just not going to work. Thank you.